What's good, everybody? It's your brother, Mad Black, the most dangerous and most toxic black man on the internet. And I am black up in your face again with some more pro black commentary. This is going to seem random, but this is actually a story that pertains to what we see in these elections all the time. Okay. So I was on Instagram and I saw one of these black women pages that is supposed to uplift and showcase black women in all their beauty. And of course, this page has a post on there where they are worshiping Prince Harry, right? So you'll find these little enclaves where they claim to be pages where it's supposed to be all about black beauty and the love of blackness. And then all of a sudden they'll start praising white people, especially if it's an interracial type relationship or any white man who's in an interracial relationship with a black woman. I know, Meghan Markle isn't black. She's only partially, and she claims that she's gray, not black, but you know what I mean. So I want to read you the headline in the post here, where they got all these pictures of Prince Harry dancing and cutting the rug with black folks, and you got a lot of black women who just love it. Okay, so the main caption says Prince Harry has always been fascinated with the black culture. Love how he embraces us. Hashtag dance, hashtag Jamaica, hashtag Bahamas, Haiti, Africa, and Bermuda. And you had a whole cavalcade of bed wenches and mammies in the comment section praising Prince Harry, just talking about how much he loves black people. So if you're white and if you want to be accepted by black people, all you got to do is come to black folks and cut a rug and dance with us. All you got to do is give a black child a hug or post a picture with you next to a black woman, and that black people will fall down to their knees and start worshiping you. It's basically the Tarzan mentality all over again. And I get sickened when I see stuff like this. This is, and it very much goes to the colonized black mindset, because I see this mindset so much in black people on the continent of Africa and black people in the Caribbean. You don't see this so much in black Americans. There is some black male and female coonery that goes on here in America, but I'm talking about this obeisance and this worship of white folks just for showing up. You see that in the Caribbean, and you see that a lot in Africa. And it's a shame to see that, because considering we are the original people of the planet, we should not be getting so wrapped up in anybody, any other race, having some sort of fetish or maybe infatuation with us, or even being fascinated with us. Or it's like, okay, so you like us. That does not mean, let me say this. If you like hanging around us, doesn't mean you truly love or like us. Are you going to change the way that your people treat black people? If you're not going to do that, then I don't want to hear anything from you. Just because you come and dance or sing a song or give out hugs and kisses or dab or whatever does not mean that you love us or that you are automatically just invited into the black family. I'm tired of that. And I've seen people do this with this little red-haired devil Harry several times over. Soon as he got with Meghan Markle, you had all these bed wenches getting wet in their panties over the fact that this white man is with a mixed chick. Now, any other time, Meghan Markle, I bring this up all the time, any other time, Meghan Markle is the mixed half-breed chick. They don't count her as black. But now all of a sudden, because he married her, now she's honorary black, and that means Harry loves black people. because he's with this mixed woman. You see what I'm saying? It's mental illness all across the board, and it's very sick to see a lot of black females with this mindset. Now, I do talk about the males a lot, but on this video, I'm specifically talking about the black females. Just the fact that they idol worship this devil, and there's so much of that, especially in the Caribbean. I've noticed it only because I've lived around a lot of Caribbean blacks where they have this infatuation with European royalty. They still see themselves foolishly, they see themselves as a part of European royalty. Like a lot of people in Jamaica still consider the British monarchy as something special. You saw them buck dancing and crying when Queen Elizabeth passed away, when that old bitch finally croaked. They were all crying just as much as white folks were. Sick and disgusting. You need to stop that. But when I connect this to the elections, as far as, like black Americans, we have to stop this type of behavior because we know better. Black Americans know better. We know the true nature of these white devils because we've lived under them and we've lived under their actual oppression. We know all sides of it too. We know the ones that pretend to be nice. We know the ones that just outright hate us. And to be honest, most black people with sense just prefer the ones that just outwardly hate us than the ones that pretend to be our friends and then stab us in the back and take our wealth later on. That's basically what Harry does. Okay, he's a nice liberal type white person who will come and dance with you, but he'll do nothing to reimburse you for all the things that the British Empire stole from your people. He'll do nothing to give back the wealth that his family has made off the blood of your people and your ancestors. He's not doing that. And truth be told, your ancestors are probably rolling over in their grave and disgusted when they see how you kiss the ass of this white boy just because he's dancing with you. They're probably wondering, why are you not chopping his head off? Why are you not kidnapping him and then ransoming him and saying, hey, we want our artifacts and our money back? You guys just let these devils come into your midst, and you get so happy. You be cheesing, all smiles with these devils, and we'll look at your brothers and your sisters and treat them like trash. Now, if a black American went down there into some of these areas and wanted to hang out with you and dance with you, you probably treat them like an outsider or like they ain't nothing, right? Or they ain't shit. But when Prince Harry shows up, now it's all fun and games. You want to put him up on a pedestal. You want to worship this devil. So, we got to be careful of that. Once again, black Americans know better. So, I see a lot of this in the older generation of black folks where all a white politician has to do is show up to a black church and dance and sing and clap, and he'll have all the black people's vote. We need to stop that. Just because white people show up every once in a while in a blue moon does not mean they are for us or they love us. There are people, even in my own family, who thinks that Joe Biden is one of us just because he worked as the vice president under Obama. Stop that, okay? White folks being around you does not mean that they love you because they're not truly there to help you. They're just using you and playing on your emotions so that they can get something for themselves, okay? So you folks let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. I'd very much like to hear your opinions on this video. And make sure if you want to see more exclusive content from me, you can go over and go to my Patreon. It's only $5 a month, and you'll get more exclusive content from Mad Black and Black Up In Ya on there. All right. So anyway, this is Mad Black, and I will be back with my foot on these devils' back.